So Team STG, we're back with some NBA news for you guys, and this is some pretty big news if you ask me. Paul Pierce has signed with the Washington Wizards. He is now no longer playing for the Brooklyn Nets for the upcoming season. He's not going to be playing with KG. This is actually some pretty big news, man, because as you guys do know, the Wizards, they did lose Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza signed with the Houston Rockets, so they really did need a small forward position. So now they got Paul Pierce, and this really does benefit them in a lot of ways. Now, obviously, losing Trevor Ariza is not easy. He was a big-time asset to their team last year. I remember watching one of those games where he scored like 28 points in the first quarter or something, man. That guy was just shooting lights out, so he definitely has a lot of potential. You know, he was with the Lakers when when Kobe and Powell and Bynum were doing work and stuff. I remember watching that team. So I do love Trevor Ariza as a player, much respect to him. But now that he's gone, they really did need to fit and fill up that 3 spot, right? They needed to fill up the small forward position, and they picked up Paul Pierce. They picked up Paul Pierce, who averaged 13.6 points a game last year as a 36-year-old man. As a 35-year-old man, he averaged 18.6, but he was playing for Boston. So now Paul Pierce definitely will be able to score. We saw that last year, even in the playoffs. We saw Paul Pierce hit those crazy big shots, I believe, against Toronto and whatnot. So we do know that Paul Pierce can make the big shots when it's time to make the big shots. But the most important thing in a really important aspect in why Washington signed Paul Pierce, in my opinion, was because of the veteranship. It's because of the veteranship and the leadership qualities that Paul Pierce has, right? You know, Washington's a very young team. Very young team, right? They have, you know, the starting 5 would probably be John Wall, Bradley Beal, of course Paul Pierce now. You got Nene, and then you got Gortat and whatnot, right? Very small team if you young team if you ask me. And not a lot of these guys have championship experience. Paul Pierce is a champion. He went to the finals. You know, he went to the playoffs many times with many game winners in his career. A lot of veteranship is what this guy possesses, and he's definitely going to be a player coach. But not only is he going to be a player coach, he's going to make some big shots for this team. He's going to set the people up, and like I said, he always makes those crazy threes, man. But I know there's a lot of Washington fans in here, and yes, Washington did beat my Chicago Bulls in the playoffs last year. That kind of sucked, but you know what? It is what it is, man. I love Washington. They're a great team. Very young. A lot of great shooters like Bradley Beal, man. And they're going to have a crazy future. John Wall is, you know, a point guard of the future. You know, probably even this year, man. He's insane. But let me know what you guys think about Paul Pierce being added to the Washington Wizards. Do you think it's a good fit, or do you think he's just too old? He's going to be 37 soon, and he's just going to be rusty. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, Team STG. A lot more videos coming out today. Peace.